COVID-19 is not only causing declines in student enrollment, but in academics. Now districts are scrambling for short and long-term solutions.
Failing grades surged the first quarter in southern Arizona. And we look at what's happening in Vail and Sunnyside and what they say parents need to know and do.
The alarm sounded early in the pandemic. Experts warned this unexpected experiment in remote learning would take a serious academic toll on struggling students and even high achievers. Case in point, an A and B student in Vail who now has Fs in nearly all her classes. Listen to what the parent has to say. We've disguised the voice to protect a child's identity.
We had a variety of technology issues. She couldn't get into the online classes. With the hybrid model, teachers left. And now my child is behind for no fault of her own.
Despite the parent and district's effort to fix it, the student became frustrated and is now giving up.
There's no way in her mind she can come back from these Fs.
She's not alone. The surge in Fs district-wide is described as alarming. Take a look at the stats.
We have about 14% failure rate in an algebra class on a typical year.
Debbie Penn is Deputy Superintendent of Teaching and Learning.
What we're currently seeing is about 30%. Definitely got our attention. Of course, we want our students to be successful. That's what we're here to do, right? That's our job.
She says many students really struggled after the shift from remote to hybrid learning.
It proved to be really difficult to deliver the kind of instruction that we really wanted to.
And while the district worked for weeks to find the right learning dynamic,
some of our students who were struggling were just continuing to struggle, and that was building.
It's a similar story over in the Sunnyside district. Failing grades spiked dramatically. It tripled to 30% at the middle school level and doubled at the high school level, reaching 47%, meaning nearly half of the high school grades are Fs, a sobering stat.
It's definitely eye-opening, right?
Jose Gastelum is assistant superintendent.
Yeah, it forces you to drill down to what's actually happening, right? And treating it case by case because they all have different circumstances.
Sunnyside leaders are now turning to teachers for answers.
They're the ones in the trenches and we got to give them a voice.
Both Vail and Sunnyside have been working on new strategies, including what students are assigned, how their work is graded, whether the technology is working, and how students are spending their time.
Self-discipline and balance, and that's tough to learn when you're you're a teen or even for our elementary students.
But both districts say there's one key component that's sometimes missing in the equation: parents.
When something is going on at home, let us know about that so that we can support you and so that we can support the student. The communication right now is just absolutely critical.
Penn describes pandemic learning this way: traveling a very bumpy road that won't completely smooth out.
What we can do is make it better than it was yesterday and make it better than it was last week. That's really what we're trying to do.
And the Vail District reports today that the failing rate is improving, now totaling 10%, down from 30% 6 weeks ago, and will continue to keep you updated on this topic. If you have a rebound story to share, visit our website or email us at rebound@kgun9.com.